Hey everybody, so today I was inspired by Sasha Isms to do a different type of video. If you watch her videos, she talks a lot about trying your wax before you put it away to cure. And I'm the first to admit that I am a very big cure person. I am big on curing my wax. When I get it, I do not melt anything when I first get it. I'm very big on writing the dates down and all of that. And so I never melt my wax when I get it. Well, especially if it's like a brand like the Bathing Garden. Like I've bought from the Bathing Garden multiple times, and I just know that her wax performs better with a really long cure time. So it's like no matter what, when I get an order from the Bathing Garden, it immediately gets put away. I don't melt anything. And in quite a few of her videos, she talks about, just taking one cube and melting it just to even see if you like it. And of course, that makes sense. But in my mind, I'm like, no, it needs to cure. I'm not going to fully know what it's going to smell like unless it gets, this perfect amount of time to cure. Which, to a degree, that's a little bit true. We all know that if you let wax sit, it does change. Different notes come out as it sits. But I think what she was getting at is that you will get the gist, even if it's something like the Bathing Garden, that for me, I normally let sit and cure for a year, usually. I mean, I really, like I said before in other videos, my Bathing Garden is like on a rotating schedule. I get orders in from 2018 and I don't melt them till that time of the year, 2019. So anyhow, but again, I think she was just getting at you will get the gist of what it smells like. So I decided to go through my collection. So I kind of half did this, I guess. I went through my collection. I was sniffing my wax, of course, and then if something to me, which I know this method is not foolproof because even things that smell good to me on cold, after I let them cure, I still might not like them. But it's a start for me anyhow. So I decided that I would go through my collection, sniff what I have, and things that either I knew when I hauled them that they were questionable or I might not like them, but I let them sit and cure, or things that I smell it and right off the bat I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to put those in a bag, and then I'm going to dedicate one room in my house, which is going to be, we kind of have a room that's kind of I don't know, it doesn't really have a purpose right now. I'm going to dedicate that room to like trying out wax. So that's what I decided to do. So I gathered up stuff that either was questionable or like, I don't like a note in that or whatever. And I put it in a bag. And then what I'm going to do is in that room, not every day because I'm not able to melt every day. But when I'm switching out wax in that room, instead of melting something I would normally melt, I will just use it kind of like a testing room, so to speak, to see if I like a certain scent. Because a lot of times, you read the scent notes online or whatever, it sounds good, but then you melt it and it doesn't, quite smell how you thought. So I'm just going to show you guys the things that I gathered up and put in this bag now that I've spent like 4 minutes explaining that. Okay, I'm just going to randomly pull. They're all in this bag here, and I'm just going to show you. So this first one here is Christmas time. And a lot of these are Bathing Garden because the majority of my collection is Bathing Garden, to be honest. I love the Bathing Garden. She has really unique blends. But one thing that I've also found with the Bathing Garden is a lot of her clams have that kind of skunky smell, which I hate. So it's almost hard to tell. When I melt her wax, none of that comes through in the wax. But it's almost hard to tell what something's actually going to smell like. And so like this one, Christmas time, it smells kind of strong on the on a cinnamon note and a tree note, but the cinnamon in this is really strong, and I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamon, so this is one that I will test, and if I feel like the cinnamon is too strong, I will pass it along. And again, I'm just going to take 1 cube. I have one of those Walmart warmers in this room, and I feel like that warmer gives off the best throw. And so, again, I'm just going to try it out and see if I like it or not. Golden apple, which normally this is something I would look at and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to love this. But unfortunately, this has that weird skunky smell on it. So I just want to melt a piece of it to see if I'm actually going to like that scent. So the stuff that's in here, like I said, is stuff that I smell and question if I will actually like that, even once it's cured. Anything that I smell that I think smells good on cold, I just left in my wax storage. I just left it there because if I like it on cold, it's pretty high chance that I'm going to like it warmed. So these are just scents that I'm not sure about. So chestnuts and pine cones. And it doesn't mean they smell bad. Like I said, there's either just a note or just something that makes me question if I'm really going to love it as much as I think. So like chestnuts and pine cones is another one. It's just really, really strong on that cinnamon scent. Faded opulence. This is one that a lot of people like this one, and I think it smells good, but it's a really weird blend. I feel like it's like a Coca-Cola and like spices or something. So I just want to try that out to see if I am going to love it. And what I'm going to do is if I do try it out and I end up liking it, I'm just going to put it back in my stash and let it keep curing. This is Poisoned Apothecary, and this is when I was really, I'm just not sure about this one. And that skunky smell, again, really comes through on this wax. So I will try that one out. This is one from Wonderberry Winter Wish Cookies. You can see this is vanilla cookies, white chocolate, apple, citrus, and pine. For me, the pine and this is really throwing it off. It's super strong, but I just don't know if I'm going to like that. Teeny's Eggnog from Ava's Country Cupboard. This is one that when I hauled it, I did love it. And I do still like it. But as it has sat, it's getting a little bit stronger on the eggnog. And to me, almost getting a little bit of a sour note. Like that, kind of milk sugar or whatever scent. So I will try that one out. This one I just hauled, this Autumn Sun by Barrett's, which I'm not sure if I'm going to like. So, yeah, that's why that's in there. Holiday Fireside by Rainbow Melts. This is one that is super strong on the smoky scent. And this is also the one that one of my packages in the advent calendar came. And I think it was packaged wrong, and it's actually this scent. So I actually have 2 packets of this. So I just want to see if I will even like this scent before I hang on to it for Christmas next year. Spiced Gumdrops. Now this one, when I first got it, I thought it smelled really good. But it smells different now. So I am going to just cut off a little piece of that again and test it out. Cozy Winter Cottage. This is another one that I literally just got. Yeah, it's strong on that cinnamon, strong on that smokiness. Elf Breakfast. I think this is one that I already talked about. To me, this is the Captain Crunch cereal maple pancakes, but it is really strong on the Captain Crunch cereal, and I don't know if that Captain Crunch cereal has like a raspberry note, but there's a really strong raspberry note in this that I don't like. So I'll probably cut one of these trees in half to test that out. This is Cranberry Cobbler and Eggnog. Again, this is one that it smelled really good, but as it has sat, that eggnog note is coming out a little bit stronger. So I just want to test that out. I don't know why that's in there. That shouldn't have been in there. This is another one that when I first got it, it smelled like cinnamon sugar donut, but now that it has sat in my collection for a while, it's gotten a lot stronger on the cinnamon and less strong on that kind of doughy donut note. So I kind of want to test that one out just to see. Cinnamon and me don't always get along. I like cinnamon and I think it's great blended and stuff, but a lot of times when I get scents with cinnamon, it tends to overpower, and I don't know if it's because of the actual blend or if it's just because I pick up cinnamon so easily. So yeah, I'm just gonna try that out. Then we have Hurricane, which is from Wonderberry, and this is like an ocean, fresh air, rain, salty sea air blend. It smells good. It smells good. I'm just scared that this is going to be too intense and maybe like give me a headache. So I might even cut one of those cubes in half to test it out. Gingerbread applesauce ice cream scoop bread. Normally this is a scent that would be right up my alley, and I know that I liked this when I hauled it, but it smells different now. It's so weird. There's like it almost smells like a tart green applesauce. I'm not getting any more of that gingerbread or any more of like the ice cream scoop bread. So I just really want to test a piece of that out. Another one from the Bathing Garden is Sweet Maddie. This is one that smells good but is crazy strong on the floral note. I don't know what the scent description is on this, but that floral in there is so strong. So I just want to see if that's even going to be something I can handle. Strawberry Nonsense. I think this is like some type of zucchini bread and strawberry blend. But this one has that skunky smell, and that's why I want to test it out before I hang on to it. Twirling Trapeze. This one, I smell it and it smells good. Like, I think I will like it. But again, it has that skunky note. So I just want to make sure. Oceanfront Property, which I just showed you guys from Wax Incredibles. I hauled this and told you it was really strong on that green grass note. And Wax Incredibles, her wax is so strong. So that's just one that I want to try out and see if I'm going to like it. This is Christmas Woods, and I feel like I really liked this when I hauled it. As a matter of fact, I know I did. But again, as it has been sitting, it has kind of changed. And so it's really, really strong on the tree note and not much else. So I'm probably just going to test this out in general. I'll probably put the whole thing in there because the Bathing Garden, she rotates her clams out on a seasonal basis. So if I end up really liking that, I will just order it this Christmas. This one, Haunted Mansion. This one, I just don't know. It's really cute, but it smells weird. I can't even describe it. So yeah, I just want to test out a piece of that because I believe this is a sample, but it's a pretty big sample. So if I like that, I'll put it up. Season's Greetings. This is a 'Tis the Season dupe, I'm pretty sure. And because I have never melted that candle or burned that candle, I just want to see if I'm even going to like that. Because if not, I might as well pass it along. This is a bag from Sassy Girl Aroma and Sunnyside Beaches, Salty Sea Air Beaches Coconut Marshmallow. And this one, the reason it's in this bag is because to me, it smells really strong on a suntan lotion. And I know that there's not suntan lotion in this, but it says Salty Sea Air Sunny Beaches Coconut Marshmallow, and there's no commas, so I don't know where these end. So I don't know if maybe Sunny Beaches has a suntan lotion scent in it, and I do not like suntan lotion scents, so that's one I want to test out. Then Easter Basket from the Bathing Garden. This smells good, and it smells like, just in general, something I would like, but again, it has that weird skunky smell, so I just want to test it out before I hang on to it. Because in all honesty, if I could smell some of her clams without the skunky smell and they smelled good, they probably wouldn't be in this bag. But it just scares me a little bit because they do have that kind of weird skunky smell. So this one's Sweet Dreams from Wax Incredibles. Let's see if I can get this to clear. Yeah, so lavender cotton, clean and fresh. This is a really, really soapy lavender scent, and it doesn't even smell relaxing to me. It might be good in a bathroom, but I don't even know if I'm gonna like that. Candy Carousel from the Bathing Garden. Again, this is one that, generally speaking, I would like based on the scent notes, but it has a little bit, again, of that weird skunky smell, so I just want to make sure that I will like that. And just a few more. So this is in there. This is the one that is, that I think was not packaged correctly and is actually the same as this Holiday Fireside. I really believe those are the same scents. So like I said, I'll probably test one of these. And then if I end up not liking it, I'll just get rid of all of them. Why is this in here? Oh yeah, that's why. This one is Sweet Potato Heaven, which you can see is sweet potatoes, brown sugar, and warm vanilla. But this has a weird, I don't know, almost like sourdough note to it that I'm not sure about. So I want to test that out. And then finally from Wax Incredibles, Spatopia. I mean, this does smell good, but it's kind of weird smelling, and I'm just not sure about it. And even smelling it now, I don't know. It doesn't say there's eucalyptus in here or anything, but I almost get like a mentholatum scent or something, like a nose clearing property. So that is everything that I decided to put in my bag and use as and test. And I think that from here on out, what I will do is when I get orders in, after I haul them on YouTube, I will probably go ahead and add tester blends to this bag. So if I smell something on cold that I don't like, again, I understand that on cold is not the same as warm, and I may like it on cold but not like it on warm. But if right off the bat, first impressions, I like the scent, I won't put it in this bag. But you know, when you're trying new vendors or you're trying new scents, even with the Bathing Garden, like I've been ordering from her for so long, but I still have not tried all the scents on her list, and she's also adding new things. So, you know, you think you'll like something, but if something right off the bat doesn't smell quite like I anticipated, or I don't think I'll like it, it'll just go in this bag. So, yeah. If you're a big cure person like me and you're inspired to do a video like this, please let me know, because I would love to watch it. I don't think I've seen anyone do a video like this, but like I said, I was just really inspired to kind of go through my wax and you know, sniff and see if there's things that I really think that, you know, I might not like this. I might want to test this out so I can hand it off, because this is taking up a lot of space in my collection, of course. And if it's something I don't like, you know, I can hand it off to my mom or my sister, and they can let it cure in their collection or whatever. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it wasn't boring or silly to do, but I thought it'd be a nice thing to share. So anyhow, if you enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, everybody.